Hey stars, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Good morning, y'all. So today I just cleaned up the table so we can chit chat about addiction and recovery video that we've been trying to get out, but better later than never, right? Okay, so I got my little coffee, remote to the ring light, winning, you know what I'm saying? I started writing it down. I've been trying to get this video out for so long, but things come up. It's like things don't want me to put this out, but we gonna get it out. Okay. So first thing first is I am a recovering addict, alcoholic, and I feel like you will always be in recovery because I have never met anybody that still does not crave after so long. Like plenty years after they have stopped, they still think about it, so it's always in recovery. But you can be healed from it completely, I feel like. But it's just a difficult subject to talk about. I don't think it's different for everybody, but for me, I am recovering still because I still get cravings. I still think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, this day I really want to use or drink or, you know what I'm saying? So, for me, I'm recovering. That's what I would say. Let's see. I think the camera's sideways. Okay. I had thrown on a little hat with some braids because when your hair all funny. Yeah. So, let's start where at the beginning. Okay, I was 14 in ninth grade. And all of a sudden, I was just like, I went to high school and I just felt dumb. Like, I felt like I could never match up to other people in my school. I was skipping class a lot just because, like, I would go in. I was in advanced math. I got kicked out of that. So that really hurt. To where, I don't know, it just hurt. Because I was like, okay, I was doing really good and now I get in high school and all of a sudden I'm failing. And I was making really good grades my whole life, and then now I'm starting to make bad grades and I didn't know why. So just automatically, okay, I'm done. I'm dumb. I'm not even gonna try anymore. Well, then I start testing out cigarettes and like weed. I didn't drink then, but I was like smoking weed and cigarettes. And like I would only hit it a few times and be done, and then I'd be smoking cigarette butts, you know, from like family members or something. I'll pick up their cigarette butt, smoke it, or steal a few cigarettes, smoke it. That's what I was doing basically all through high school, just smoking weed and cigarettes. That's it. But there was this one girl, she was like, hey, I done took some pills and like I feel good or whatever. And I was like, okay, well, shoot, I'm gonna try it. Well, I end up overdosing and going to the hospital, and it was really bad and scary. Like, for my first time ever taking pills, I overdosed. And my dad was there. He was there through it all, and he helped me. And then, so that's when I got 180 days suspension because I did it at school and I got caught because I overdosed in class. Like, okay, I was actually in computer and my head went bam straight on the keyboard, right? Like, I was done. I had to get, the ambulance had to get car or whatever. So, of course, caught 108 days. Bam. So, I did pretty much all my high school and alternative school because I was just bad, and then I was just like, okay, whatever, I'm not gonna even try. And then when I turned 18, I bought a bottle, and then that's when the drinking came in. And then I started dancing and getting into that lifestyle of the whole, dancing lifestyle. And then I took the dancing outside the club. And that's one place where I messed up. Like, I should have kept it inside, safe areas of dancing inside the club, but I took it outside. I would do private parties and all that. And then that's where I got introduced to harder drugs, like cocaine, meth, crack, pills, Xanax, all that. I was introduced to all that at these private parties and stuff. So I was doing it all, basically. But then I end up broke, losing where I was living. I end up homeless because nobody wants me around. You know what I'm saying? I was homeless, broke. Then it got to a point where I was sleeping with somebody for like $5 to get some crack. So it was really, really bad. So, but I'm glad that's done. But here is what happened. So yeah, I done all that. And I ended up getting my face tattooed because I was like, I'm done with life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just giving up. I started giving up in 9th grade, and I was just constantly giving up. Then I went to jail when I was 19. I did a little over 9 months. And that's where I found the Bible. Okay. So they gave me them little tiny blue Bibles or whatever colors they come in, but I had a tiny blue one. And I read that whole thing, and I ended up getting baptized in jail and all that. And so after I got out, I only took a few hits. And then I was like, nah, that ain't for me. I'm done. So jail really helped me sitting down for that long because I was homeless. I was stealing to get food, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that's where that led to, where I had charges of robbery to eat, whatever, so addiction right there, I wasn't a help to myself or anybody around me. I was no help at all. I needed to be put up away somewhere to get help. And I guess you know how you end up dead or in jail? Well, I ended up in jail, thank God. So, then I was clean and sober for a while. Well, I had my first child, this Sophia. Well, her daddy ended up leaving when she was like 2 months old, something like that. And he left me with the house and bills. And I just remember, okay, I gotta provide. Like, I gotta do something. So I was like, okay, let me get back in these streets real fast. Well, I ended up paying a babysitter like $500 to pay her so I can get in the streets for a few days and then come back, get her, whatever. Well, she ended up giving my daughter off, and then people end up calling CPS, which things happen for a reason. So I end up going to rehab because by that time it escalated quickly. Like I went straight back in full force on everything. Didn't matter what it was, drinking, all that. Usually when I go through breakups, that's when I start wilding. Like I don't know, that's when I start. It hurts so, but that's when I end up going to rehab. I got clean again. And since then, I've been clean off the hard drugs. Is when I lost custody of her. She went into custody. And it hurt me so bad because that was my baby. Like, my kids are my soul. Her name was going to be Essence. But her dad chose Sophia. But I was like, Essence. Because she was like my essence, you know? So it was cute to me, but her dad chose Sophia. But I still like Sophia. I call her Chofina, Cho. That's her nickname for me. So then I end up getting married a little while later. I ended up getting married to a man who I thought was a good man until I realized I was beating. Basically, it's a metaphor. I'm just like beating my head against the wall, trying to get this man changed, trying to give him like I don't know, just for him to start hitting me, you know. That's why I do not tolerate a man putting their hands on a woman. Period. It should not be done. I feel like no matter the cost. If the woman is beating on the man, go away. Don't retaliate because that woman, and then especially in front of the kids, be the better man and walk away. You know what I'm saying? Don't retaliate, and then y'all need to, after the woman calm down or something, talk about it. But don't put your hands on a woman. I don't care what man it is. Don't do it. It's not cool. It makes you look. You're not impressing nobody. That don't impress nobody. It's like say you're a teenager picking on like a little kid. Like what? No. So, well, that's what I was dealing with, and I ended up leaving him. Then I started drinking after I left him, but I stayed away from the hard drugs, and then got back into a church and got back to reading the Bible, and then now I've been clean from drinking. So, I mean, it took going through hardships for me personally to cut things out. But, like, I was on the hardest of the hard until my daughter got taken away, and then I started drinking, and then I realized every time I would look at my kids on the way to the liquor store, and it would turn me around. That's how much I love my kids. That's my other one, Lena. I call her Neen. She calls herself my Nina, or Nina. So, Neen and Cho is my kids, and they really changed me as a woman for the better, and they are just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful kids. They make me so happy. Um, I'm too blessed to be stressed. So now I'm working on stopping cigarettes. Um, it's been I've stopped before, like during pregnancies or stuff like that. So it's just a process, but I got all the other stuff down pat. Thank God, finally. It took so long, but it's done. And I stopped, and I feel like find what makes you motivated. There's something that's gonna motivate something. Your life is not done. Until you are dead, your life is not done. There's something that you are here for, or you would not be here. Okay? Because that's what I didn't know at the time. And that's what really led me down that deep, dark path was I didn't think I had nothing to live for before my kids. So just know, even if you don't have kids, if you're still here on this earth, there's a chance, hey, what if you were to have a family one day? That family needs you. Or even if you have like nephews, nieces and stuff, they look up to you. You know what I'm saying? Or people that you don't even know would like least expect are looking up to you. Even if it's people older than you. Because I've had other people older than me look up to me before. So, I mean, hey, there's something to live for. Just find something that you can look at, and it can motivate you. And I don't care if you fail 500 times. Giving up is when you fail. If you're trying, you're not failing until you give up. That's when you fail, is when you give up and stop trying. That was one thing also that helped me, because I would like slip or something, and then I'd be like, oh, I failed, and people like, nah, you don't fail until you give up. So right now I'm on a lot of prescriptions, like way too many for somebody like me. They'll knock me out fast. So I need to get my prescriptions under control. But that's prescriptions that the doctors need to know that, hey, like, I'm taking too much medication. That's something that I gotta work on with the doctors. Now I have like a prescription because I got on depression medication and benzos for anxiety for when I was with my husband, right after I had my 2-year-old, and I've been on it since. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm now going through a divorce. I'm getting out of my depression. I think it's time to get off of it, but I've also been on benzos for years. So it's not going to be just, hey, one day I'm clean and sober. You know, it's a year. It's something that's less years. I need help. I need prayed. I need to be prayed up. I need a lot. I need, even if it takes me going to a rehab or something to get done. But when that time comes, I'll know it. I'm not just going to go to rehab whenever, because I have to make sure that everything is in line, in order. I got to get my ducks in a row before I just get off. Like, you can't just, don't stop the medication. on your own, because it was just, I tried to stop the depression medication on my own, and I had like tingles through my whole body, but it was like electric. It felt like electric shocks, and it hurt so bad. And then like after like a certain amount of days, I was almost feeling suicidal because of just stopping it cold turkey. So I started it right back, and everything was good, but it was to that extreme. So don't cut, don't stop your prescription medication cold turkey unless that's you, but I can't do that. So yeah, that's my addiction and recovery story. I still have cravings to this day. Like one day I'll be craving like a blunt or something, one day I'll be craving a bottle or something just to mellow me out. But I know when that happens, lay down. Like, go lay down for a little bit. If you have kids, be like, hey, I need 30 minutes to lay down. Set a timer on your phone. I did this just yesterday. I set a timer on my phone. 30 minutes. And calm down, relax. So I'm still doing that, and I did that yesterday just to calm down, get a peace of mind. So if y'all have any questions or anything y'all gotta say, drop a comment down below. Please like, subscribe for more content. Whatever. I like when y'all give me feedback of what y'all want to see, because that gives me video ideas. And I've been trying to get this out for y'all, and here it is finally. I hope it's up to par. But yeah, I know this thing right here, don't underestimate this, and don't underestimate yourself. You can do it. You're here for a purpose, and I don't care what you say. If you're living and you're watching this, you're here for a purpose, and period. That's on period. My child be like, why you say period so much? I be like, girl, I don't know. But, so, see y'all later.